Hello Virgo and welcome to my channel Ragean's Intuitive Tarot. I hope you're doing very well out there. Anything you need to know about my channel is listed in the description box below. You can go ahead and check it out. And Virgo, as you may or may not know, we have a lot of solar flare energy still coming in, some fiery energy, passionate energy, obstacles being removed. Tomorrow, April 16th, is going to be another huge wave of energy. And I've been getting over and over the message that if people only knew what was coming, like nobody would be worried. People would be celebrating. I've also been getting a message over and over about the 3 or 10 days of darkness. I spoke about that, I don't know on what platform, a couple years ago, and apparently I've been getting the message that it's still a thing. So, Virgo, let's tune in and see what Spirit has for you today, what you need to know, what message they want to give you. So the first card out is the Nasturtium. I believe it's card 26. Another representation of success and victory. Unlike the fern and palm fronds, which speak of creating success, nasturtiums speak of success after a lot of hard work. This success is well earned and people recognize just how hard you worked for it. And then we have card 32, the Passion Flower. Follow your heart. Keep moving towards what you are passionate about with a belief that you can have it instead of believing in lack or trying to assess the outcome of the situation in advance. It will come when the time is right. Patience leaves an opening for the universe to step in and solve things. You have card 60, the Viking flower. Power, fearlessness, wisdom, and skill. Be impartial, unprejudiced, and non-judgmental. Don't be afraid to be defenseless or vulnerable. These qualities are genuine and authentic. Quiet, unruly thoughts and refrain from responding to situations in preconditioned ways. And then you have card 37, Baby's Breath. Celebration. It looks like fireworks and is often used in wedding bouquets. It can be celebrating with the ones we love or celebrating the ones we love. It is an impressionable time as you are operating on an emotional plane. Your body is in tune to new sensations, a social time. So that looks like, Virgo, you could have, you're asking to follow your inspiration, of course, follow your heart. You could have a lot of social interactions, a lot of people around you, a lot of things to celebrate, a lot of success and victory, and Spirit wants you to keep being powerful and fearless and using your wisdom and your skill. And just enjoy the journey. Don't be so focused on the outcome. Because when we focus on the outcome too much, that's when we limit ourselves or keep ourselves trapped, or just stay open to any possibilities and see where it is that you can go. At the bottom of the deck, you have card 54, the Venus flytrap. And this is mental traps that lock us, block us, and keep us trapped. The problem is not you, but rather the people in your reality who aren't holding up their end of the relationship. You are not to blame for the actions of others. You escape the mental prison by walking away or saying no. And we've all been being asked to do that, to walk away from the things that are blocking us, limiting us. And you don't necessarily have to completely walk away. But set your boundaries. Go do it anyways, if the other person, loves you, maybe they don't want to do it, but they love you and they want you to do it, kind of thing. I don't know. We'll get deeper into this. So we have clarifying the nasturtiums is the Six of Cups and the Nine of Swords. So you could have, again, a lot of mental hang-ups that are linked to the past. So maybe things haven't worked out in the past, and so you're afraid to try again because you don't want to fail, you don't want to be hurt, you don't want to, but this is, maybe there's somebody coming back from the past, but I'm really feeling like, again, it's this mental trap that could be sticking you because you're, these things possibly haven't worked out in the past, or it could be, those generational things where nobody in the family has ever done that kind of thing before. So of course none of them would encourage you to do it. Again, this is clarifying the passion flower, to follow your heart. Whatever you're passionate about, he doesn't believe in lack. He's got this one penny, but he's prepared and he's going to go out there and do something with this and change his stars, make it bigger. And this card is also talking about, in a sense, having patience, possibly planning and preparing and just trusting that you'll know when the time is right. You'll know when, because when you're patient, that leaves an opening for the universe to come in and point you in the right direction, or remove the obstacles, or what have you. Again, yes, then you can be powerful and fearless and charge forward, trusting your intuition, and your intuition will help help you avoid any perils that could keep you trapped or stuck, or avoid them, or help you break free from them. So this is definitely talking to me, you don't have anything to worry about. Anything you're worrying about are just going to be, if you stay stuck in this mental energy, it's going to block you from your blessings. It's going to block you. You need to believe in what you're passionate about. You need to believe that you can have it, instead of buying into the reality of the lack of. You can't do it because nobody in the family's ever done that. None of us ever had enough money to go to college, or again, it reminds me of Dr. Wayne Dyer's book, No More Excuses, about a little boy who wants to be a marine biologist, but he lives way far away from the ocean. He lives on a farm. And, his parents tell him that they can't afford to pay for him to go to college. His grandpa says, aren't you going to take over the farm? His teachers say you have to be really smart to do that. So he starts making a list of excuses that are fed to him by the people around him. And then one day he goes on a school field trip to an aquarium, and he meets a real marine biologist. And as they're talking, he tells her, she finds out that he wanted to be a marine biologist, but then he feeds her his list of excuses. And she points out to him that that is just a list of excuses and that if he really wants it, he can go after it. And so what does he do? He studies hard, he gets good grades, he takes, after school jobs, weekend jobs to save money to pay for school. He gets good grades so that he gets a scholarship to help pay for the school. Whatever, he did what he had to do, and at the end of the story, of course, he is now a marine biologist. So I was really feeling like, Virgo, that story was relevant here. And card 37, the baby's breath, is all about celebration. And it's card 37. A 3 and a 7 adds up to a 10, which is about an ending. And this ending is definitely, the moon is often talking about things that you can't see, but it's also talking about your dreams, your wishes, your hopes, whatever. And the Page of Swords is, again, swords are about your belief, your thought patterns. Pages can be about, can be messengers too, but in this instance, I'm again really getting this lack of confidence, this lack of belief in yourself, this mental blockage that you're creating for yourself. And you can't see that if you just move beyond that, the celebration, the wonderful things, the fireworks that are going to come in. Again, the 3 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's the same thing as the baby's breath card. So again, this is talking about celebration. This is talking about social activity, support. So that is a great message there, Virgo. I do see a lot of success. I see, now is the time is right to go after that dream that you may have tried 2 or 3 times before and it didn't work out. But you just felt like you couldn't give up on it. Well, this time around, you're going to get the support that you need. You're going to get what you need to be able to make it happen. So, great message, Virgo. I hope that helps you. I wish you the best of luck. I thank you so much for tuning in and being here. I wish you also a very happy Easter if you celebrate that. And until then, I will catch you next time.